A decorated veteran, a failed artist. How did such an unlikely figure seize absolute power over a nation? Born April 20th, 1889 in Austria-Hungary, Adolf Hitler's early life was unremarkable, but World War I offered purpose. He served in the Bavarian army, earning the Iron Cross, first class. Disillusioned by Germany's defeat, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party in Munich in 1919. His fiery speeches quickly propelled him, transforming the group into the National Socialist German Workers' Party. The Nazis. Believing he could replicate Mussolini's rise, Hitler attempted a coup in Munich, the Beer Hall Putsch, on November 9, 1923. It failed spectacularly, leading to his arrest. Sentenced to 5 years in Landsberg prison, Hitler served just 9 months. During this time, he dictated Mein Kampf, a chilling blueprint of his racist ideology, virulent anti-Semitism, and future political program. Upon release, Hitler rebuilt the Nazi Party, shifting from revolution to legal political action. But his true opportunity arrived with the Great Depression in 1929, plunging Germany into economic chaos. As unemployment soared and despair festered, millions sought radical solutions. Hitler, a master demagogue, seized the moment. Through relentless propaganda, the Nazi Party capitalized on public anger over the Treaty of Versailles and the fear of communism, promising national renewal and a return to greatness. Hitler's powerful speeches, delivered with theatrical intensity, resonated with a desperate populace, offering simple answers to complex problems. He promised order, strength, and a scapegoat. He established a nationwide party structure, crucially supported by paramilitary organizations like the SA or Storm Detachment, enforcing loyalty and intimidating opponents. The strategy worked. In the July 1932 Reichstag elections, the Nazi Party became the largest, securing 37.3% of the vote and 230 seats. Despite this victory, Hitler initially struggled to form a stable government. Other parties and President Hindenburg resisted. Wary of his radical agenda, the Weimar Republic, already fragile, descended into political gridlock, creating a power vacuum. Conservative politicians, desperate to restore order and believing they could control Hitler, began secret negotiations. President Paul von Hindenburg, an aging war hero, initially refused to appoint the Ugesa Bohemian corporal as chancellor. But the political pressure and the conservatives' reassurances proved too strong. On January 30, 1933, Hindenburg capitulated. Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. Those who believed they could control Hitler were tragically mistaken. The democratic safeguards of the Weimar Republic were now placed directly in his hands. This appointment was not the end of a struggle, but merely the beginning of his systematic dismantling of democracy. Barely a month later, in February 1933, the Reichstag building caught fire. Hitler immediately blamed communists, declaring an emergency. He exploited the crisis to suspend civil liberties, suppressing political opposition and arresting thousands without charge. Freedom of speech, assembly, and the press vanished overnight. With opponents silenced and fear rampant, Hitler moved quickly. On March 24, 1933, the Reichstag passed the law to remedy the distress of people and Reich, the Enabling Act. This act effectively granted Hitler dictatorial powers, allowing him to rule by decree without parliamentary approval or even President Hindenburg's signature. The Weimar Republic, Germany's nascent democracy, was dead. Hitler's rise from obscurity to absolute dictator was complete. This wasn't a military conquest, but a methodical takeover, exploiting despair and constitutional loopholes. A chilling lesson in how easily a nation can surrender its freedoms. The forces he unleashed would plunge the world into a war that claimed tens of millions of lives. The echo of his rise serves as a perpetual reminder of democracy's fragility.